As Christians, because we have a new life, we are made to be set apart. And I know to some people this may not sound like, you know, good or pleasing, but it's the truth. As Christians, we are made to be set apart. To follow Jesus means that you completely abandon and leave your old life and embrace your new life in Christ and be set apart from other people and from the world. This is one of the biggest and most common struggles that we as Christians we may have. Because, me personally and so many other people, we struggle with conforming to the patterns of this world. We struggle with conforming to the environment that surrounds us. And we struggle with embracing the identity that Christ has given us. And we forget that we are made to be set apart, not conforming to the world as if we didn't know Jesus. Because if there is one thing that we need to remember is that following Jesus, you notice when a person is different, when a person follows Jesus. And you notice that compared to the people in this world. I mean, as Christians, we are made to be set apart and we are meant to give the right example. Yes, we're not perfect. I know so many Christians that, made mistakes, me including. We're not perfect, and sadly, we may have not given the best example to some people, but we follow Jesus. We follow Jesus, and that means we need to be like Him, not conforming to the patterns of this world, not conforming to what the world says, but be set apart. Be set apart. Be different. Not different in a sense that you need to stand out. No, not that. Be different in the sense that follow Jesus when other people would follow their own desires and instinct. Choose Jesus when other people would choose the first thing that comes in their mind, or choose Jesus when other people choose the thing that everybody does. We are supposed to be the salt and light of this world. How can we expect to be that if we haven't fully embraced our identity in Christ yet? So it's a struggle. I've been through that and I'm going through that problem, but be set apart. Remember Jesus. Even in your church, even with your Christian friend, don't think that just because you're with your Christian friend, you can forget Jesus because, you're with your Christian friends, so nothing should happen, right? No. Even in your church, in your family, church family, with your Christian friends, continue to be set apart. Even with your Christian friends. Follow Jesus. Don't look at other people. Don't look at the circle that surrounds you. Be the example that Jesus wants you to be. Be the light that Jesus wants you to be. Even if, you think that just because you're with your Christian friends or you're in church, you automatically become holy. It doesn't work like that. I used to think that if I'm in the presence of my friends, and my church family, I don't need to be holy or to be set apart because I'm in a holy environment, so I should become holy. No. Even in your circle of friends who is Christian, that is the best moment to be an example like Jesus. That is the best moment to exercise your ability to be set apart, to be different, and not to conform to your surroundings or to your environment. Because perhaps your brothers and sisters, your friends, they will see the example that you carry. That you're Christ-like. That you carry the love of Christ. And that should warn you, because maybe God one day wants you to minister and evangelize to other people outside the church. And if you don't learn to resist, be firm in your identity in Christ, and not conform to the patterns of this world, that will become difficult, because there's the danger that the world might influence you. So be set apart, be different, be a follower of Jesus.